At Farms.com Risk Management, we understand that commodity price risk management and sound financial advice are essential in today's volatile crop and swine sectors. Visit our website at www.riskmanagement.farms.com.
Welcome to the Farms.com Weekly Crop Report for July 29th, 2011. This is Michelle Lamirande, Commodity Research Analyst for Farms.com Risk Management. Rains fell over the U.S. Midwest on the weekend, covering more area than initially forecast. Some areas received substantial rainfall, reducing the overall dry area, although some areas are still dry and found no relief. Almost all regions except for the southern Midwest received rains this week. This put pressure on corn and soybean markets as the rains should boost crop condition ratings next week. However, talk out of the central U.S. Midwest is providing some buoyancy to the corn market as talk of damaging 100-degree plus temperatures and a lack of rain continue. Many are expecting to see decreased acreage in the August 11th USDA report, but most do not expect to see a significant yield adjustment just yet. The key may end up being harvested acres, not planted acres, as more and more analysts suspect that we will see a higher than normal abandonment rate this year due to heavy rains and flooding that came this spring. The combination of lower yields, lower harvested acres, and steady demand will continue to put strain on the balance sheets. The USDA released their weekly crop progress report on Monday, July 25th. U.S. corn conditions for the week ending July 24th were reported as 62% good to excellent, down 4% from last week and compared to 72% last year. 24% of corn was rated fair versus 23% last week and 19% last year. 14% of corn was rated very poor to poor versus 11% last week and 9% last year. U.S. soybeans were reported as 60% blooming versus 40% last week, 73% last year, and the 5-year average of 68. Soybean setting pods were reported at 16% versus 32% last year. Soybean conditions were reported at 62% good to excellent versus 64% last week and 67% last year. 27% of soybeans were rated fair, up 1% from last week and compared to 23% last year. And 11% of soybeans were rated very poor to poor versus 10% last week and last year. That's all for today. Have a nice weekend.